Hi, I'm Janosch and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Things you know will light your fire, make tomorrow proud of this day. Authentic is the key to connect, build the skills you need to ride the waves. Breathe in, breathe out, just relax. Distraction is the death of art. Boredom is the soil, water, and sun. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow. Just relax, good will flow. Breathe in, breathe out.
Hey Boris.
Healing comes as you grow.
What's up?
Breathe in,
How are you? How was your day?
breathe out. Just relax, good will flow. Breathe in, breathe out. Healing comes as you grow.
Hi Mama, was geht ab? Einfach nur ein bisschen zeichnen, ein bisschen quatschen, ein bisschen dudeln, um den Tag ausklingen zu lassen. Was geht bei dir? Ich mach mal kurz noch einen Post auf Instagram, dass wir live sind. Was hast du gemacht heute? Oh no. But are you home now? Okay. Produktfotos und Steinchen setzen. Oha, klingt produktiv. Oh, klingt produktiv. So mal. Good that you're home. Okay, probably have to press this down. Thank God it's not on Twitch. Well, it's technically also on Twitch. We are multi-streaming. But yeah, welcome back. How do you actually handle the frequency of streams we have at the moment? Must be like Christmas. So I have to simultaneously press down sketchbook because through the whole application of water in the sketchbook, it kind of like gets a bit wavy. Nee, ich weiß noch nicht, was ich zeichnen will, tatsächlich. Ich doodle jetzt einfach mal so ein bisschen aus dem Kopf rum. Und ich muss auch sagen, so augentechnisch bin ich ein bisschen müde schon. Ich ein bisschen was gemacht habe, aber dafür reicht's noch. Ich hätte nur irgendwie Bock, mal einen Stream anzuschmeißen, um ehrlich zu sein. Nur ein bisschen, vielleicht auch noch ein paar Leute zu motivieren. Ein bisschen was zu machen, falls sie heute noch nichts gemacht haben. So, was so klassische Gutmensch-Tat, wenn man so bezeichnen kann. Und du, arbeitest du noch? Sehr klein jetzt, ne? Aber für ein bisschen Haar reicht's schon. Wollte ich nicht mal hingucken. Werden wir so machen. Also, I'm starting to realize the more I draw, the more I don't give a shit about the things I draw and how I draw them. And I think I finally understand what like Mobius and all the other artists meant when they said like they're looking for accidents and they're looking for like random stuff. I totally get this now. Like you want to actually draw so much, you get to the point where you don't care anymore. Du machst jetzt Feierabend, das ist doch schön. Sehr schön, dass du deinen Feierabend mit uns verbringst. Whatever happened to I can't speak when I draw? You see, now I can even draw without looking, so I just leveled up. I already drew so much today that like it's just automatic. Automatic. Take a bit of watercolor. Meine tierischen Charaktere. Sehr witzig. Ja, ich hab da keine Feelings. So. Ich weiß nicht, wie man das beschreiben kann. Das ist einfach so random. Aber vielleicht ist es auch diese Randomness, die so dazugehört. Wer weiß. So, let's mix a bit of watercolor. Let's see. Also, I more and more get a better feeling of the attachment of, like, or I more want to say the application of paint when it comes to watercolor. And actually, if you also a bit insecure about like adding watercolor, you can literally go with a wash, so you can go super light. This, where you barely see anything, and then you still already start with painting in the shapes, you know? So don't just go broadly, put some shapes in and keep light areas already, because you can darken it anyways, right, at some point. So, but I think for the rest of the stream I definitely will draw bigger. I don't know why I started so small too. I feel like I always take the same colors. This is too good. was so surprised about the sketchbook. It takes the whole like water so well. When I bought it, I never expected it that I would paint in the sketchbook. And the cool thing with watercolor is the more I do it, the more I understand also the layering aspect of it. And also this randomness, what you can do. For example, like now I just take a different color and on the top part of it, I just add the second color and now it's creates this gradient. And I have like this already, I have this color gradient, but I also create a bit of volume, which is so nice. That's why you usually use a lot of water in the beginning before you actually start to paint, because then it takes even more. But it's pretty nice, I like that. Janusz, the music is too loud, we can't hear you. Okay. How about now? Hey, this thing is so fucked up. I don't understand. Like I use Streamlabs for streaming, right? And I'm just checking if I have the right microphone. I use Streamlabs for streaming, and the more I do it. So basically, when I stream on Twitch, the audio of the microphone is better. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. You don't use watercolors. Watercolors use you. Yeah, absolutely. Geil. Dann leg mal los. Hol mal alles raus, Mutter. Let's go. Wie lange streame ich noch? Nein, ich habe ja gerade angefangen. Also ich denke mal, ich werde safe 2 Stunden streamen. Und damit ich das Wohnzimmer nicht so lange belege, versuche ich mich auch daran zu halten. We prefer to hear a lovely voice. Is it better now? Is it better now? Okay, where were I? Give me some teal. Yes, I just love this color. This color is just, it's just pure joy. By the way, shout out to my mom who's in the stream for her Schminky Watercolor Set. Mama, falls du deine Farben suchst, die habe ich, ne? Falls du auf die Idee kommst, die zu suchen, die hast du mir gegeben. Die habe ich mir nicht gemobst, möchte ich nur sagen. Ich habe auch gecheckt, was sie jetzt so kosten. Die sind ja schweineteuer, die Schminky-Farben. Yeah, like what I did in the beginning, almost wrong all the time. I went way too dark, way too fast. And you take all the opportunity away if you do that. Hey TCC. S2 is the color of your soul. You know what? I'm gonna make her hair red. Red. I see your red door and I wanna paint it black. What's this? By the way, the Frankenstein on Netflix movie, great. If you read the book and if you're a fan of the story, the costume design is so neat, and also the pacing and everything is just really nice to look to watch. Okay, let's see. I see your red door and I wanna paint it black. I see you paint.
dream. Silver dollar sinking down, and dizzy lightness in between.
Wow.
I
Crazy.
found you just like an open window inside a new shade of green. I could live under this open window. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Okay.
Baby, your color burns through me.
The only thing is not for me is the patience thing, to wait until everything dries.
Half lit in the field,
Ja, geil.
speaking more than I
Wie lange ist es schon her, dass du nichts mehr gezeichnet hast?
cutouts in the darkness. I can see them still climbing up the corners of your frame. Make me into a golden token. Skip my stones on a creek. Every word we have quietly spoken, hanging in the air like strings. I found you just like an open window inside a new shade of green. I could live under this open window. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Baby, your color burns through me.
2 Jahre mindestens? Oha. Oha, was ist da denn los? So busy, man. I found a Mobius book in the library and I can really see some resemblance between your drawings and this. Yeah, you see now why I have the Mobius library at home, right? I'm telling you. By the way, your book comes tomorrow, I think. Right? Is it? No, in 2 days, basically. In 2 days.
Emotions of a dream.
But yeah, there's so much to learn from it, you know?
Can we talk now? Maybe this will be a better time after a fall.
Okay. Kinda like wanna add some texture, but I can't draw over this now because it's still super wet. Maybe a bit of purple. Some darker purple. Let's see if that does something. Yeah, you will have fun with it. I also checked which made the most sense for you, Boris. So the one I'm sending you one is the Gruber one. So you will see. You will see. And everyone who's watching and not joining the chat, that's fine. I hope you doing some drawings. Paint a bit. Okay. Let's draw a bit bigger now. It's literally a bit too small for me today. Das Bloody Ohr ist gut. Ja, ne? Mag ich auch. Mag ich auch. Okay, let's move this over here. Let's just take this page. When people have cat ears, does it mean they have 4 ears in total? That's a good question. That's definitely a good question. Okay. Just checking that it's focusing. Yeah, looks like it's focusing. Now I can draw a bit bigger. Okay, what are we drawing? What are we drawing? Ah yeah. Let's just draw a head or something. Okay. So in right now at the moment I'm always like somehow starting with some sort of head or so. It's kind of like helpful to frame the skull. And all I'm doing is just following flow lines. Is that big enough? Kind of right. Can I zoom in? It's already zoomed in, but I can focus. Yes. The more you do it, the more you can literally just freestyle. And also, I get daily questions about how to draw from imagination. And I know there's a lot of people who make a lot of videos about this and all that, and it's true, you need to learn perspective, you need to learn boxes and all that, it's all true, I do not deny that. But first and foremost, you need to draw a lot, every day, daily, every day. That's the most crucial thing about this whole thing, because you want to get so loose and so like in the modus where you don't think about anything anymore, you know, where you just let the hand do the stuff, you know. Oh god, this name, Hey Zazu, hey, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. Let me actually move this a bit bigger here. Thank you for the sub, appreciate it. And hey Kevin, thanks for the sub. I love the softbox next to me, but it's also killing my eyes slowly. Makes the eyes tired. But yeah, back to this drawing from imagination thing. There are many things you can do. They're all important, but first and foremost, draw every day, a lot. That's really the most important thing. And don't think. Just don't think. Don't think, just draw. Like the magic happens by itself. You need to activate your brain. And also this whole like building up a visual library and stuff, right? This happens when you draw a lot. This is how you build it up. Am I naughty for coloring instead of drawing? No, you're not. Why? Do you still color your comic for the competition? Hey Suit Monkey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, I can't forget that you guys are here. Sorry. I'm also doing the cover. You don't even listen to me. Yeah, sorry. I'm getting into the zone again. Just subscribe and unsubscribe and subscribe again, then I get a reaction, you know? Or just donate like 50 bucks. Ja, das ist wahrscheinlich meine Nase. Du weißt doch, dann, da wird alles genommen, wenn du aus dem Kopf zeichnest. Da wird alles genommen. Deswegen macht es ja so viel Spaß, alles zu mixen. Was zeichnest du? Bist du noch am Zeichnen? Ich muss aufpassen, dass ich mir in den Kopf stoße. I already donated enough, I barely get any gifts, yeah. That's how it works, that's how the system is, you know. Ich lasse es mal entstehen, zeige ich dir am Samstag. Spitz und runde organische Wesen. Geil. so random. What language do you speak? Languages? No, you don't get me with this again. You got me with the Portugal, with Portuguese already really good. I'm not falling for your trap. Not falling for it. This music is a bit of melancholic. Let me just move it. Da, 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 da. I just speak. So when I say speaking, when we talk about speaking that I can actually communicate, I would say just English in Germany. The other languages are just for ordering coffee and saying good morning and good night. That's basically it. You speak like 3, right? I mean, if you would count drawing a language, then I can say, but it's not speaking. So you want me to talk German the whole time? Kein Problem, kann ich machen. Mein Deutsch klingt wahrscheinlich besser als mein Englisch. Hoffe ich zumindest. Gar kein Problem. Hey Sergio, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Gar nicht so einfach, dich frei zu machen fürs Zeichnen? Ja, okay, wenn du das 2 Jahre nicht gemacht hast. Du musst jetzt eigentlich erstmal eine Stunde, ohne zu denken, rumdudeln. Einfach die Hand alles machen lassen. Ich finde es auch immer schwierig, wenn man zum Beispiel auch müde ist oder so, weißt du, dann geht das eigentlich immer ganz gut, kommt man gut rein, aber man kommt nicht irgendwie wirklich auf was Handfestes, weil man braucht erstmal ein bisschen Zeit. Ach, danke Mama, du bist so lieb. You can practice your non-existent German? Wow, okay. Hit me, ask me. Was willst du wissen? Worüber möchtest du reden? Habe ich kein Problem mit. Schnell mal essen, ist langsam. Mama, ist langsam. Bisschen Ruhe. How do you order coffee in Brazil? Oh, that's a good question. Due espresso, por favor. Oh, that's Spanish, right? I think I failed. Failed spectacularly. You know how hard it is to draw and talk to someone, and now you kind of like quizzing me about languages. Ah yeah, you don't drink coffee, right? Oh, I'm just seeing that the chat is off. Why is the chat off? Noise. I'm so incapable of keeping this legit here. Any regular coffee strong in Brazil? Hey, they probably have really good coffee beans. Pretty sure about this. True. You see how uneducated I am.
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while the good shepherds watch our keep. What child is this? So bring him incense and gold and the comparisons king to own him. King of kings, salvation bring. Let loving hearts enthrone. What child is this? What child is this? What child?
Yeah, I know what I want. Double espresso all day. Give me the double shots. Bam, bam, bam.
She's magnetized. He's picking out pleasures. He's terrified and burning her letters. And just wanna know the whole thing. Just wanna know whole thing. The whole thing. Like a child lit up by the moon. Here as snow, just telling the truth. Just wanna know whole thing, the whole damn thing. Just wanna know whole thing, the whole damn thing. The whole thing. Just wanna know whole thing.
Hey Pablo, willkommen beim Stream. Ja, nicht zu danken. Danke für die netten Worte. Das appreciate ich auf jeden Fall auch sehr. Weil ich weiß halt auch immer nicht, wie... Du musst dir vorstellen, manchmal, ich poste ja jeden Tag und ich poste ja wirklich alles, was ich mache. Also alles, was irgendwie gut ist oder was ich für gut empfinde und alles, was ich auch für schlecht empfinde. Und die Message ist ja literally einfach immer weitermachen und die Sachen nicht zu bewerten. Deswegen vielen Dank für die netten Worte. Appreciate ich auf jeden Fall sehr. Hey Blue Christy, welcome to the stream. Ich glaube auch, ich brauch safe noch ein paar Jahre, bis ich so richtig reingekommen bin. Also irgendwie wünsche ich mir auch, dass es noch lange dauert, aber irgendwie bin ich auch ungeduldig. kommt jetzt die Weihnachtsmusik her? Ist doch noch gar nicht so weit. So, jetzt kriegt die Frau auch mal ein paar Haare. Ich zeichne jetzt, also angefangen habe mit dem Zeichnen habe ich erst mit 23, also 2013. Und so volle Möhre, traditionell only, mache ich jetzt ungefähr seit 3-4 Jahren. Ich habe vorher viel in Game Studios gearbeitet. Da habe ich hauptsächlich digital gearbeitet, also Photoshop. Und viel Design, viel gemalt. Und irgendwann, als ich dann rausgegangen bin und ich unterrichte halt online in so One-on-One-Sessions. Und seitdem ich das mache, habe ich halt mehr Zeit, mich auf meine eigenen Sachen zu fokussieren. Und ich habe halt gemerkt, da ist halt eine sehr starke Verbindung zum Zeichnen an sich. Und ja, ungefähr seit 4 Jahren vielleicht, 3-4 Jahren, zeichne ich halt jeden Tag eine gewisse Anzahl, also eine gewisse Länge, mindestens eine volle Seite. Das ist manchmal eine Stunde, manchmal 2 Stunden, je nachdem wie komplex. Aber ich merke auch, dass es sehr, sehr wichtig ist, jeden Tag kontinuierlich zu zeichnen. Das ist wirklich sehr wichtig. Weil es ist, also klar, es ist ein bisschen wie Fahrradfahren und wenn man mal rauskommt, kommt man auch wieder rein. Und es ist auch ganz spannend, wenn du mal nicht gezeichnet hast über eine Zeit, aber es macht auch sehr viel mental. Also das gleicht dich mental extrem aus. Und deine Wahrnehmung wird halt auch konstant geschärft. Was machst du denn? You only understood the Photoshop? Yeah. I was just talking about when I started to draw and how I was drawing. Hey Jared Jew, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the YouTube family. Automatic. Hey Lana, welcome to the stream. Hey Jared. Oh, you just noticed that you didn't subscribe? Lucky you just noticed. No, I'm happy you did. I'm happy you did. How are you doing? I just see that I made this a little bit too egg-shapey. Too much volume. I see it more on the stream than on the drawing, probably because I can't look over the drawing that much for the stream, but I think it's okay. Hey Maxime, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you all doing? Hey Mama, danke. Danke. You need to share as your playlist. That is Epidemic Sound. It's a it's basically a website where you can get license-free music. I use it for my YouTube videos, and I went into the laid back section and press play. So it's literally that. Yeah, and the website is epidemicsound.com. And it's really a gamble because sometimes the music's horrible when we stream, I mean, because we do like random listening. But today it's actually quite good. Appreciate it, Jared. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, you can do that as well. Just practice every day, right? There comes a time when it's happening. He memorized James Gurney book from cover to cover. What? So, how about shadow? Let's do it here. I guess this is in shadow as well. Yeah. Let's do it like this. Katzi lässt mich nicht zeichnen. Naja, Katzi will Aufmerksamkeit. Wann entscheidet sich bei dir, wer oder was es wird? Nach der ersten Linie. Die erste Linie ist immer extrem entscheidend, weil dann gibt die für mich in meinem Kopf schon die Perspektive vor, aber auch so ein bisschen, was es ist. Und vorne habe ich erzählt, dass ich in letzter Zeit oft mit Mützen und Hüten anfange. Das liegt einfach daran, weil ich total viele Sachen, also total viele Porträts auch gemacht habe von so, ja, wie gesagt, Köpfen mit Mützen und Hüten. Und ich habe immer oben angefangen und ich habe gemerkt, dass mir das hilft. Do you have any course? I wish in Brazil we had good art course. Right now I don't. I'm offering one-on-one teaching, so I teach one-on-one basically online. You can find that on my website. But this is basically like the base program is 1 hour with me, and then we make a schedule for you. We figure out what's your problem, what's your goal, what you want to learn, and then we do that over months. So, but I don't have like a drawing class, but that could be a cool thing for next year maybe. The only thing I'm working on right now, or we are working on, is we're working on a book from all of my drawings. So basically out of this folder here, so you see here, these a few drawings and these are all from 2024 to 2025, and I'm basically we scanned all of them, and then now we separated the good ones and the less bad, so the better ones, and we're going to make a little book, like a little sketchbook with all my drawings, and there's going to be a Kickstarter about it. So if you want to get one, just watch out for socials, or you can also sign up on my website, and then just you get an email if that's something that interests you. But it's less educational, it's just the drawings, so to speak. Yeah, Nat can probably also recommend some, since she's from Brazil. Brazil! I need to make the setup better next time. It's a little bit, I'm not really sitting below, so it's really hard to look. So the whole drawing is a bit distorted. Okay, enough talking, more drawing. Do I want to switch to pen? No. Do I want to paint? Maybe I draw something and then I paint it with, I think black and white is nice. You know what, let me actually look for some, where's my phone? Let's get some references. Let's get some references. Because when it comes to painting, I'm still using references. Unless it's like super basic. And sometimes I draw from imagination, but then I use reference for lighting. Just makes sense because I struggle too much with watercolor still. Oh, I look so tired. Wow. Look for something that we can paint. cute. You know what? Let's do the opposite. Let's do some painting splash and then let's draw in the painting splash. Super random. That's a good idea. But maybe not on this paper because it's not really meant for it. Let's get some watercolor paper. Or maybe we do it in the sketchbook. Okay. So we don't start with a reference. We start with a random splash of watercolor and then we make something out of it. It's also for whenever you have no clue what you want to draw, best thing to do. Let your brain and your imagination take the rest over. Okay. So, let's do this. Let's make this thing really wet. And let's make a big colored splash. Also, don't use too much pigment. Just make sure that there's a lot of water on it. So you can go darker if you want to later on. Important is that you have a lot of like water on the brush for the splash, and there's like no need for this to be perfect, right? So we just put it there, we just put it down, and we just, best case we don't look even, right? So we have like any type of happy accident going on, you know, I'm talking to you guys, I'm not looking. Bam, that's it. Alrighty, maybe let's do another one, different color. Let's do my favorite color here in this set, just this beautiful teal color. And the goal is right now we just make two big splashes. We don't want to use too much pigment, just a lot of water. More water than pigment basically. And then we go on and just, you can also use the side, it's also pretty handy because you can cover more space. And now just like random and that's it. Now I would recommend you take a pen which has ink that is waterproof, so it's not bleeding. It's obviously you need to wait for it to dry. That's the worst part. And now I'm seeing this, I'm kind of like already, my brain's already going. So I'm kind of like thinking of some sort of sci-fi helmet maybe. Something with pipes and tubes also. It's also very easy always to do. So now we grab the phone with the references. Ja, mach ich mal. Let me see. Deep sea diving suit maybe. Yes, let's go. This looks pretty cool. Okay. Dry. Not fully. Okay, let's Let's do this. It's still a bit wet, but it's manageable. And the cool thing is you can literally do whatever you want, right? Janusz, we're just talking about how hard I am. Please talk to us, senpai. I know that you will only speak good about me. I trust you. I believe you. And I basically I love if you guys bond, because our art community is also about like people getting to know each other. You know the drill, right? So feel free to talk whatever you guys want. Happy you all here. Okay, let's do this here. Boom boom. You kidding? Janusz believes in me way more than my mom ever did. Oh, it's so sad when you say that. Did you finish coloring your comic book page? Okay, let's speed this thing up a bit.
Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que le echaste al vaso. Que te veo y me río como un payaso. No me ignores, por favor, hazme caso. No me conformo nada más con un beso. Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que tú me tienes enchulado. Dime qué droga tú me diste, que tú me tienes enviciado de ti. Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que tú me tienes enchulado. Dime qué droga tú me diste, que tú me tienes enviciado de ti. No lo dejes pa' luego, que pa' luego se nos va a hacer tarde. Y yo sé que contigo no me equivoqué. Te guardo un beso pa' que me lo guarde ahí. Como la otra, yo quiero alcohol. Si bebo contigo mejor. A fuego alto estoy botando vapor. Si te pones ese vestido que pica más
But
que
yeah, basically you can do whatever you want. Ja, Mama hat jetzt nicht ernst gemeint. How many years have you been drawing, Janusz? What ratio do you recommend between having fun studying and learning? So I would say having fun you should try to have every day. So fun drawing, like draw whatever you want. I would say a good mix is basically the amount you study, the amount you can also draw for fun. So if you study for an hour, you should draw also for fun for an hour. Hallo Anja, seit wann sprichst du Deutsch? Ey Mama, sie hat nur gejoked, alles gut, alles gut. So yeah, that is, I would say that's, first of all, it's important. Some days, if you feel like, hey, I just want to draw for fun, then do it. Don't think too much about what is right or wrong. Just, the important part is that you draw every day, first of all. When it comes to the basics, like practicing the basics, I think if you want to progress relatively good, anything between 10 to 20 hours a week of efficient or like goal-oriented work. So if it's finishing artwork or doing portfolio work or anything that brings you forward. Anja, willst du mich verarschen? Seit wann sprichst du in Deutsch? You're joking, Anja. I don't believe you. You're using ChatGPT or something. I can't believe that you speak any German. Are you serious? You never told me that in years. But yeah, Jared, basically that. That's why also that our basic mentorship program, like the at least amount of time I want the people to spend per week is kind of like that, between 10 to 20 hours a week. Because it's if you think about it for a week, it's kind of like 2 hours a day, almost. I don't find learning fun. Whatever I try, I always get impatient to apply this being taught. Yeah, I understand. Impatient is like, I'm still impatient after years of doing it. True, you told me you watched RTL 2 as a kid. Anja, you have so many facets. That's insane. So we should have our mentorship calls in German from now on. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, Jared, basically that. And depending on where you are, it also is a bit different. The better you get technically, the more focus you need to put on on first of all the things you're not good at, but also the things you want to achieve is really important. I think if you're a beginner and you're really in the starting of your journey, you should absorb as much as possible, and at some point it doesn't almost matter so much how you structure your learning, you know? I only want to speak German to talk to my nephew and my bro. That's the same for me with my French. That's the only reason why I would like to get better with my French. But yeah, what can you say? I'm just a bad uncle. Just a bad uncle. Anya, how was your day, by the way? Did you have a good work day? Nobody going on your nerves? Everybody's nice? Hey Bonsai, welcome to stream. How's it going? Hey Yuri Hake, welcome to stream. How are you doing? This is a Pentel fountain pen, but it's no name. So I don't know where I bought it. It's like I have like a shelf full with pens. So I don't really remember. Ich kann zeichnen, was ich will. Am Ende wird's immer Malerei. Tja, Mama. Im Endeffekt ist doch alles dasselbe. Zeichnen, malen ist doch alles das Gleiche. Aufhören, das reicht schon. Das wird eins von neuen Projekten. Every day is an adventure. That's what I say. Yeah. Also, I went to a museum the other day and I wanted to sketch some paintings to do studies. Then they threw me out after 5 minutes, saying I'm holding up the other visitors. Wow. Wow. I mean, yeah, no comment. I'm sorry. Sorry that happened to you. Sorry that happened to you. And now you can technically also like go in again and just, ja, ich höre doch schon auf. Ich höre doch schon auf, alles gut. And now technically you can go in. So my mom is screaming I should stop. She wants me to stop, so I stop here. But all I'm saying is, what you can also do, you can take the same watercolor again and just push the values more, you know, just like make it more pop. But then it's important that you have a pen that is not smearing. Ja, jetzt mach mal hier keinen Stress, ja? That's true. That's true. Also, I think when you go here to the National Gallery, you can only go in with pencil and sketchbook. So that you can't take any ink or any color or whatever. You can't just draw because they're so afraid that you do anything in there. Okay, what do we do with the other one? Let's go a bit crazier. Mama, das ist aber auch nur mega klein, ne? Das will nur sagen, guck mal wie klein das ist, ne? Just saying. Okay, let's get some images. Some Reference. Okay, let's go a bit crazy. I need permission to bring painting materials, but they are cool with charcoals and sketchbook. Charcoals? Wow. Okay. Das kriegen wir schon hin. Okay, alles klar. Especially in Statue Gallery. When will you come to Paris, Janusz? Boris and I want you so bad. Yeah, sure. If Anya comes, I also comes. You all, hey, don't lie. You have a husband who basically carries you on his hands all day, every day. Don't pretend you need love. You are living a dream. That's the normal gaslighting toxic behavior, you know that. What else? No toxic energy. Ja, ist halt einfach super random, aber macht halt voll Spaß. Ne? I just equipped my kitchen, we should have a cooking party. Ooh. Yeah, but Boris, please don't bring any Dutch pork, okay? Hey Matthäus, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Hey Mr. Fake, how's it going?
This is my morning, Tennessee way.
Yeah, spicy food is good. I can do spicy. Hey Felipe, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. You can eat spicy? Oh. That's too bad. Don't know what you missed. Be right back. What I like to eat? Beef. Anything with beef. Anything beef stew, steak. I would say I eat everything. Don't get this the wrong way. I know you do. Okay. Let's go back to the page. Let's go back to the page and let's well, let me actually zoom out here. Whoa. Okay, is this dry actually? No. Okay, let's. Yeah, I love everything with beef. The only thing I don't eat is pork. Yeah, basically nothing with pork. And yeah, I love Italian cuisine, Korean cuisine, Japanese. I mean, again, I think we spoke about it last time. I'm not a big sushi dude, but if it's a good sushi place and you tell me it's a good sushi place, then I would eat sushi as well. Yeah, I think I don't have like, I'm not very picky, I need to say. Okay, let me focus. Okay, let's draw one here. Hey Falky, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hey Snaps, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hey Janosch, what's your favorite Kim Young-ji collection to master study from? I'm thinking to getting the 2016 one. Wow, that's an insane question to ask. I think my favorite one is the 2011 one to study from. I like that a lot. And also there is, I think his first one you can also get as a PDF still online somewhere. You can literally download it. Because for me it's just interesting where he started from. So yeah. I'm good, Falky. How are you? Have you an idea of good course for drawing mecha? I hesitate to buy one course. To draw mecha. Course on mecha. So I do remember back in the day that John Park he had a course on mecha where he would do like pen drawings of mechs, and he would talk about like quadra mechs and all their different types. I'm not sure if there was one with Darren Quash as well, and also definitely watch the video. I don't know if you have seen it though, the video of Scott Robertson and Darren Quash where they go through his sketchbook. This one is really just good to see how Darren Quash approaches, and also you can buy the sketchbook of Darren Quash. I also have this, so but I was never really a big mech guy. I tried it in the beginning, but I never really did it. Len Nicholas, I don't know this person. I knew you're going to say that I was between 2011 2016. Wait, let me check. Which one is 2016? Is it the green one or the red one? Because I'm looking at them, but I'm too lazy to get up. Yeah. How to Draw by Scott Robertson is, I would say, the GOAT books. Yeah, definitely check Darren Quash. Like he had a sketchbook you could buy, like it was basically a printed book with his drawings. I think it's kind of like this. And also my colleagues from the game studios I worked in, they all had this as well. Because it's so neat to look at these sketches. I have it somewhere here, but I don't know where it is, and I would have to look through all this stuff here to find it. but it's definitely a good one. It's not that... Yeah, Inkworks, the sketchbook. Yeah, something like that. So you don't need a course. My recommendation, buy the book, because first of all, you support him, and also the drawings are really, really good. And then just look how he draws these mechas. Because when it comes to mechs, it's really about understanding and design to a certain degree, and he does this fake side view perspective. Basically, it's a thumbnail in a side view, but it's a bit fake, you know. I could buy it in Germany, so I don't know where it came from. I think maybe even Design Studio Press, the company of Scott Robertson, I think they also delivered it. Maybe you can buy it used also. I also buy used books. But yeah, and then just look at the drawings and try to also draw them. Draw his drawings. Do that first. Go through the whole sketchbook, and then you will learn so much more than just taking any course. I'm pretty sure about that. Because what do you think they tell you in the course, right? They will tell you get some references, understand how the mech is walking and all that, but technically, I don't know. I own the How to Draw and Tom Fox book. Also handful more for once. Yeah, I also have a lot of books. Okay. Let me zoom in here. So I need to admit my setup today is not the best because I'm sitting too far away from the page, but I think I can make it work. Welche Künstler ist eigentlich dein Vorbild? Definitiv Möbius. Jean-Jérôme Möbius ist definitiv ganz oben. Dann Kim Young-ji außerdem. Entschuldigung. Und ansonsten habe ich natürlich viele Künstler, die ich sehr mag, aus verschiedenen Gründen, die ich mir gerne auch angucke. Velázquez, Inoue Takahiro, der Vagabond gemacht hat. Dann zum Beispiel auch Toulouse-Lautrec. Ich habe aber auch ganz viele, also ich mag zum Beispiel auch sogar sowas wie Zeichnung von Da Vinci, weißt du? Also das macht, oder zum Beispiel Horst Jansen, ich weiß nicht, ob der dir was sagt. Das ist ein ganz alter deutscher Künstler. Der ist auch schon verstorben. Der war wohl nicht der beste Mensch, aber der war extrem krass mit seinen Linienzeichnungen und der hat sehr viele Selbstporträts gemacht und war damals zu seiner Zeit ein ganz bekannter Künstler und eine Erscheinung. Und der ist irgendwie, ich glaube, der ist damals vom Balkon gestürzt. Also irgendwie hatte der einen morschen Balkon und der war irgendwie besoffen immer und ist dann da runtergefallen und lag dann irgendwie noch im Koma, ist, glaube ich, dann verstorben. Aber der hat auch so richtig krasse, also der hat richtig krass viel mit Linien machen können. Das ist immer sehr beeindruckend. Wie ist es denn bei dir, Pablo? Und was ist eigentlich dein Ziel? Also, oder machst du Kunst für dich, oder? Okay, let me do another drawing here, so my hand doesn't fall asleep. Does it work? Okay, sorry. Need to bow over so weird. Can you guys see? Yeah, okay. Wow. I also don't know what it is with caps and hats recently, but I'm just enjoying to draw hats and stuff. Probably because it's so boring to just draw a skull or like just a simple face. You do. I answered it. It looked good. I was also, I need to laugh when I saw the image because you said it was ballpoint blue. And I was like, damn, that really looks like ballpoint blue. Eigentlich KimG und ich bin noch relativ jung, also noch von der Oberschule. Vielleicht studiere ich Kunst, habe nur noch viele Jahre, um drüber nachzudenken. Ja, genieß die Zeit, ganz ehrlich, mach dir keinen Stress. Probier dich aus, mach wirklich so viel Sachen du machen willst. Alles, was dich interessiert. Weißt du, ich habe super spät damit angefangen. Und ich mache das jetzt ungefähr seit 10 Jahren, würde ich sagen. Und so fühle ich mich auch. Ich fühle mich wie ein 10-jähriger Künstler. Also wirklich, als wäre ich 10 Jahre alt. Und deswegen glaube ich, ist es auch so wichtig, dass man wirklich, wenn man merkt, man hat dafür ein Interesse, so früh wie möglich anfängt und immer weitermacht. Weil da ist halt so eine Entwicklung. Du wirst auch irgendwann eine gewisse Reife erzielen in den Sachen, die du machst. Und dann wirst du halt auch wirklich merken, was ist dein Interesse und so. Daher ist es schon sehr, sehr wichtig, dass man kontinuierlich die Sachen macht. Und lass dich wirklich inspirieren. Hab immer ein Sketchbook dabei und so. Und auf der einen Seite lass dich inspirieren, aber lass dich auch nicht zu sehr beeinflussen. Schau, was dich interessiert und frag dich, warum interessiert es dich und was macht es mit dir. Wenn du das schaffst, dann bist du schon ganz vielen Leuten einfach voraus. Und da wird es auch gut, was du machst. If you can only study or take inspiration from 5 artists, regardless of timeless, who would they be? Take inspiration from 5 artists. Okay, Mobius, KimG. 5 artists. Leyendecker. Karl Blechen. And Horst Jansen. Yeah, probably those 5. And you? Yeah, Mobius was just insane because if you think about what work he was producing in his 60s and 70s and how many people he influenced, he shaped a whole pop culture. If you think about that, people are inspired by Mobius, you know, and will be influenced by it. Back in the day when we didn't have the internet. That's just insane. Can you folks see? Yeah. Wonder if I can move it a bit more down. See a bit more.
You jumped over the creek and you stuck it.
Yeah, but also you have the tendency to pinch those nerves, right? So also crucified by me? No, right? Did I? I forgot to mention. So right now we're working on a little book with my drawings from 24 to 25. So if any one of you is interested in being part of the Kickstarter, because it will be a Kickstarter when we printed the first version of it, because that's what we're doing right now. We're finalizing the book. We want to print it to make sure like everything is how we like it. And when it's done, I'm going to make a video also, and probably also post it on socials. But yeah, if you're interested. And if you're not, it's also fine. Still love you. Nice, ich dachte, du bist Amerikaner. Nee, bin ich nicht, aber das ist ja ein gutes Zeichen. Das ist ja ein gutes Zeichen. Heißt ja, dass mein Englisch nicht komplett deutsch ist. Random stupid idea. You should add wings to the hat. Yeah, I wanted to make like a deer head. I don't know if that comes across. Hardcover and how much? Hardcover? What do you mean with hardcover? Like, if you're talking about the cover of the book, right? I haven't decided yet, to be honest. So I wanted to, because like most of the drawings are A4. Like I always draw on how you like here on A4 size. Like these are all the drawings which I scanned for the book. But like obviously not all of them got into it, because then the book would explode, because this is like 250 pages or something. But I think hardcover and price, I'm not 100% fixed on the price right now, but I don't want to make it overly expensive of something, because it's not to make money. It's to actually, for the people who always ask about the drawings, because there were some people asking, and I made polls on Instagram and YouTube multiple times to make sure that there are actually people who actually want it. So there are some. So yeah, I want to make it affordable. So I can't tell right now, because I don't know how much the price in terms of printing cost. But yeah, it will not be like a Karl Kopinski book or something, you know. So yeah, probably not. So it will definitely not be like $50 or something. It will be definitely cheaper than this. But I'm not sure about the price yet, because I haven't figured out how much this is with the printing. Also, I need to say it's very interesting, the whole making of it. Because there's like so much thought to make these books. Also with the Kickstarter campaign and everything, because I never done any of that. Also we'll have to make a video and speak a bit about it. But yeah. So if you do have any tips or anything, let me know. The only thing we want from you is a sonnet saying how much you love us. Sure. You can clip this. You can clip this. I love you so much. Wasn't it good? See, even my camera's going in. Now you can take the clip and put it on repeat. And these drawings here, they probably, because I actually want to make, like, whenever I finish another folder of drawings, I want to do another book. Hey Jang Jem Lezoom. Jang or Yangam Lazum? Yangam Lazum? Whatever. Welcome and thanks for the sub. Needs more of a sonnet. You know what? For the next Menti Day, we should go for karaoke. I think that would be super fun. Last time we behaved too much. We went to the museum, we drew, we had good food, we went to an exhibition. It was like so cultural behaving. I think next Menti Day should be karaoke. You want to bake cookies in your house? Okay. So I bring all the mentees who come to your house then, right? 10, 15, 20 people? That's okay. One second, be right back. Oh shit. This looks like coffee. You're really selling the witch house, aren't you? Hey Shu, welcome to the stream, and no worries that you ask it. Yeah, of course, it already got asked. Unfortunately, this is a no-name fountain pen, which I don't remember because I bought it 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe, I'm not even sure if I bought it online or if it was bought in Korea or maybe Japan. So I got asked basically every day about this pen here, but yeah, I'm really sorry. I can't really tell, but I love this pen, obviously, because the flow is so nice. Sorry, Shu.
Sure you wanna have a good time.
But who understands French law? I mean, hey Peter, welcome to the stream. Bristol paper, Meyer scissors? I don't really understand what you mean. If I use Bristol paper, this is Hahnemühle paper, if that's your question. Let me show you. It's this one here. This one. And I really like this paper because first of all, it's I think it's hot press, so it's very smooth. The whole thing, like drawing on it, is really nice, and you can actually do some watercolor on it. Let me show you. Alright, let me grab this here. Let me see. And for example, this is the same paper, and you can actually do proper watercolor on it, and it's not like wavy or whatever. How do you pronounce Hahnemühle? Hahnemühle. Like that. Hahnemühle. Yeah, chicken paper. No, actually chicken mill. You're welcome, Peter. You're welcome. If you have more questions, hit me. Okay, let's grab another inspiration. Maybe we can draw anything, I don't know. Or should we do imagination again? Ay. Yeah, it's really versatile. Man, I think that's coffee or something. Or did I spit on my paper? Anyways. Yeah, it's very versatile, but you can't use too much water because at some point it gets wavy, obviously. Ja, Mama, kennst du noch, ne? Hahnemühle. Gute Hahnemühle. Bist du noch am Zeichnen? Okay, Logo. Ja, so lange ist es dann doch nicht her, ne? Okay, let's... Sorry. It's almost 10 here. And I haven't had dinner yet, maybe I should eat also. Let's do one last drawing just because it's so much fun. Let's do... I feel like all I did today was drawing hats. Maybe we can draw a helmet or something. Like a motorcycle helmet or something. This looks cool. Ooh, this sounds so nice. This looks really cool. Nah. Stop it. let's move it. Can you see? Yes, you guys can see. Should I zoom it more? Oh no, that's the closest I can go. Okay. Yeah, apologize for the angle today. Next time I'll do a better angle. Oh, no ink. Hello, Mr. Pen. Now drawing over the coffee stain. Is it on screen? Yeah. Alright. If you say so. If you say so. Hey. Lamar Adel? Did I say it correct? Sorry if I butchered your name. Not my intention.
Blackbird Sunday, backseat tune, pair of bluebirds pick around on the roof. My little earth holding your weight, sun in your hair. Wind is steady on your face, breathing in cold air. What if you let me know all that you
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it.
feel? I'll grab you. What if I let you know all that I know, that this could happen to you? This could
How are you able to draw without drafting? Practice. Just practicing this way of drawing, first of all, like using ink only. It's very painful in the beginning and it takes a long time. So I would say I had more confidence in drawing with ink only after a year of drawing every day with ink. I have tons of sketchbooks which are just filled with black doodles and scribbles and horrible looking drawings. So yeah. And you don't need to say so. You can just say Janosch, that's fine. But I appreciate you being polite. And then also like a few, how you say, fundamental concepts of perspective. And also when you draw every day and you draw a lot, you will save certain shapes and certain things very well in your head. So like eyes and faces and mouth and all that. Like these type of eyes and these type of mouth I probably drew already like so many times. So that's why it's like relatively easy to do it without any how you say, drafting or construction. So this is nothing which is unachievable. It's like just practice, doing it every day for so long that you don't even remember when you started drawing with this. And you know, like I draw hair now and I don't even need to look. I can just let the pen do the work. Because I trust the hand-eye coordination, but I also can just, just do that. His horrible is my pretty. Folks, I appreciate the compliment, but I know every one of you is capable of doing the same. It's just a question of practice. Like, I'm pretty sure you all can do this if you would want to. And it's also fine if you don't want to, like we don't need to do all the same, right? I understand if you don't want to spend so much time. Like literally, like I spend majority of my time drawing, but also this wasn't always the case. I would say from the time on where I started, like maybe 2.5, 3 years ago, when I started to draw specifically ink only and every day also, like doing these pages. Obviously I got much faster, much better because I had more focus on it. And that wouldn't be the case if I wouldn't be so focused on doing this every day. So it's the same if you would oil paint every day. Obviously you get better with oil painting. And at some point you technically you get so good that it becomes a more bigger question, like what do you actually draw? But I know you folks all have great skills, so. Also, I don't take myself so serious anymore. I need to say, when I started with this art journey, for me it was always important that I was always taking everything so serious. But now I like doing this for years. I realize, hey, it's just drawing, it's just art. Like everyone can do it. Like there's nothing special about this. It's more important that you focus on doing this every day and that you're grateful for being able to draw every day, and that's fun. And if I can here and there inspire some people to do the same, because for me it changed really my life in a very positive way, then even better. but you don't need to be another Kim Young-ji, you don't need to be another Mobius. Just be you in the best possible way you can, and that's enough. But obviously this realization sometimes you have later in life. So now I'm very tempting to put an eye here because I always like to do these stupid hats with animal eyes. Should I not? Should I not? Just admit you're great. No. Once again he gaslight us. Sorry, I'm trying to draw at the same time. No. I admit that I'm not great. And I admit that I will need... I admit that I'm excited to look where I will be with my drawing skill in 5 years or maybe 10 years. That's what I admit. Truly, thank you very much for giving us confidence. Yeah, of course. Honestly, it's a pleasure to stumble on amazing physics. We're happy you're here. We're happy you stumbled. Do an overly detailed eye. Okay, let's you know what? Let's grab a reference for a really cool animal eye. Animal eye. So I don't mess it up. What a cool animal eye can we do? Animal eye. Ooh, that's sick. It's insane how many animal eyes there are. It's crazy. Ooh. It's kind of gross. I need to say. It's so interesting how horse eyes and like mammal eyes look from reptile eyes. Ich bin gleich fertig, Mama. Ich gehe gleich auf. Ich muss unbedingt noch was essen. Ich habe noch nichts gegessen. Und du, gehst du jetzt schlafen? Ja, du darfst mir gerne noch. Schick mir per WhatsApp. Did you start with the Loomis method before you got the skill to draw heads like this? How do I answer this correctly? I tried the Loomis method. I did it for a certain amount of time, but I didn't stay very long there because what I realized very fast that with the Loomis method, all my heads and all my faces and all my portraits, they all look the same, and they didn't worked out in a way, you know, because like with the Loomis method where you cut off the sides and you have always this like same type of like circular head and everything. Sorry, the Christmas music is the holy night music. It's time to sleep. This makes me not even more sleepier. Yeah, so basically to come back, the Loomis method, it basically, I did it, I tried it, and then I discarded very quick because I realized it doesn't work for me. If that answers your question. And by the way, welcome Hein to the stream. Ja, Mama, schick mir per WhatsApp, ne? Hey Zach, how's it going? Ich weiß nicht wie, aber ich habe dadurch, dass ich mit dir die ganze Zeit angucke, habe ich, wie du Gesichter malst, endlich verstanden. Wie man Köpfe in Perspektive malt, danke. Gerne, wenn du was gelernt hast, Pablo, super. Freut mich sehr. Freut mich sehr. Ich zeichne Köpfe gerne immer von oben nach unten. Und ich orientiere mich immer daran, wie sozusagen der Kopf im Raum sitzt. Weißt du? Und die erste Linie ist extrem wichtig. Also wenn ich mit der ersten Linie anfange und die ist zum Beispiel hier oben diese Curve, dann ist das für mich meine Box. Das ist mein Upper Plane, der obere Teil meiner Box sozusagen. Und dann versuche ich alles andere dem hierarchisch unterzuordnen. Gerne, Hein. Kannst auch auf Deutsch fragen. Wenn du Deutsch sprichst. Hey EBG, do you think gesture drawing helps drawing from imagination? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I think gesture drawing is one of the most underrated things to learn. Is that the right say? Underrated or overrated? No, overrated is when people say, no, it's underrated. So gesture drawing is so good because a lot of people think about gesture drawing only about figure drawings, right? Like doing like the longest line through the body and all that and flowy lines, but gesture drawing is so much more because you have the ability with gesture is you simplify things you see to a degree of C, S, and I, so C curved lines, S curved line, and straight lines. And through that, you create better shapes. That's why gesture drawing is so good. I hope that answers your question. I've been doing a lot of figures in my sketchbook with pencil for an assignment. I'm working on a project, make a one-shot D&D campaign with a fantasy spin. On the island of Dr. Moreau. Nice, that sounds cool. What is the best thing to begin and study anatomy for a total beginner? So I have a little bit of my own belief system when it comes to anatomy itself. This is also something I teach, is that you do not need to know anatomy in order to draw a proper figure. Like knowing what muscles and bones and like the bare minimum is fine, but you don't need to be a doctor in order to draw proper anatomy. And comic book artists are the best example for it because they find always a way to simplify figures and action poses and movement. Same for animators. So we as humans find actually a lot of ways to simplify that. So in my opinion, starting with gesture is great, but also learning fundamentally how to put three-dimensional forms in space and really understanding space, like spatial awareness, is extremely important. Because it's not only like how to draw a box, absolutely important, but also what happens if you draw a box behind it, and if you draw another box behind it, like how much distance is there to cover. Hey Mavo, thank you for the sub, welcome to stream. So for example, if we have these two heads right behind, right, and let's say there would be some distance, or even if we just take this head, going from here to here, there's some space covering. So that is very, very important, and that also helps you to learn proportion, because when you go into figure drawing, the biggest hurdle I always see in the students is proportional understanding. To understand, okay, well, how big is the hand, how big is the feet compared to the face, and that takes a long time, also a lot of practice, nothing you learn in a few weeks. But in order to learn it, the fastest way is getting better with spatial awareness. So that's why it is so helpful to actually go out and draw people in public. Because if you see people, let's say in a cafe, you go in a cafe, you get some coffee, sit down, and you look into the room and you see basically someone sitting at a table. You have an automatic comparison from the person to the table, and you get an understanding for the proportion. And the better you get with capturing it, the better you get for the proportional sense of the person in the room, in the space, right? And then you start with maybe one person in the room, but if you do that over and over and over, at some point you can actually draw like 20 people in one room. And if you know, okay, this person is standing in the front, it's a little bit bigger, but everyone is in their comparable relation to each other, if that makes sense. Hey, excuse me. Oh yeah. So I have to get ready for work, but I watch the stream later. Yeah, you can. I leave it on YouTube. You're welcome. I think also we're going to end the stream anyways very soon, because we already streamed for longer than I actually expected, like almost 3 hours. But it was a lot of fun today, and I really appreciate you all for being here today. We drew a lot. That was really a lot of fun. Since I draw every day and I have my setup here every day, technically I could stream every day, but sometimes I just have also my mentorship students that I teach, and then I'm just too exhausted to talk even more. So it was really, really a lot of fun. Hey Fodor Kudrut. Hey, I'm struggling with form sensitivity. I can draw objects using basic forms from observation now, but they still look rough and not refined. How could I improve on this? Form sensitivity. Let me think. Form sensitivity. So when you say rough, do you mean that when somebody looks at it, they cannot really tell what's the object? Is that what you mean? Ich habe früher, oder wir haben normalerweise jeden Freitagabend unseren Freitagabend-Stream. Eigentlich jeden Freitagabend. Aber ich habe tatsächlich, weil ich viele Mentorship-Students aus den USA habe, immer oft abends meine Calls, und meine Calls sind dann irgendwie immer auf den Freitagabend gerutscht. Und deswegen war das dann immer ein bisschen unregelmäßig. Genau. Aber eigentlich streame ich eigentlich einmal die Woche mindestens. Und ich will unbedingt auch regelmäßiger wieder streamen, um einfach auch den Kontakt mit euch allen zu haben. Um einfach mit allen zu connecten und zu quatschen. Aber halt auch mal, ich sag jetzt mal, auch über solche Sachen wie heute zu sprechen. Das finde ich schon sehr wichtig. Aber am besten einfach mir auf Instagram folgen, und ich poste eigentlich immer eine Story, wenn ich streame. Und genau. Oder halt unseren Discord auch joinen. Da poste ich dann auch nochmal, wenn ich streame. Da sieht man das, falls du Discord hast. Vielen lieben Dank für den inspirierenden Abend. Ja, danke, dass du da warst. Und ich gucke mir dann gleich noch an, was du mir geschickt hast. It's hard for me to explain this, but basically when I draw something, they look like they're very simplified polygons. Yeah, I understand. So that means that okay, so what I would do, I would try to draw an object with purposely twice. So first I would try to draw it just the form as you already can do it, right, with the basic form. And then I would try to draw it again, just focusing on the shapes of the object. So kind of like starting with that outline and then see, okay, what are the informations given by the object? So what are the details? And then trying to draw it in, like even if you would draw it if it would be a sticker, you know, like if it would be flat on the object. And then you do it a third time, but this time you draw it again with form and you try to apply the things you observed while you were doing it with the stickers, if that makes sense, right? So you kind of like trick your brain of doing that. And otherwise, if that doesn't help, try to think how the object is made, because that really helps also a lot and to figure out, okay, how is the object produced? Is it made by a machine? Where are the cut lines? Because usually everything that is made has a cut line. But yeah, it's also a bit hard for me to kind of like explain you this on the fly here. This is something I would usually also teach in one-on-one sessions. Well, I hope this helps, Fodor. Sorry. When do you usually do live stream? So usually we stream on Friday evening. Kind of like we start around 7 p.m. my time, so 3 hours ago, so exactly like today. But since I have my mentorship students from the States in the evening because of the time shift, and I have a lot of students on Fridays, or I had it in the past weeks, so I was kind of like doing it whenever I had the time. But if you really don't want to miss the stream, just follow me on Instagram, and whenever I stream, I'm going to make a story post. And also we have a Discord server, obviously, where you can find the link on my YouTube profile. You feel free to join our Discord community, the art community. I will also make a post there whenever I start streaming. So yeah. Thank you so much for the hint. This is extremely helpful direction for me. Yeah, sorry, Fodor. I wouldn't like need to show you this now, but I was about to end the stream. If that makes sense, it takes a bit more time and a bit more. Yeah, it takes more time to explain actually. But I think you can try what I've mentioned to you, and if it didn't help, come back to me. Alright everyone, since this was the last question, again I really appreciate you all being here. I hope you had some fun joining the stream. I had a lot of fun today, I want to say. So again, thank you everyone for joining. The recording stays on YouTube. I appreciate you all. And if you want to join another one, just try to watch on socials. We do have 2 mentorship slots open, by the way, because I opened 5 more slots a few weeks ago. And we almost close to be full again. So yeah, and other than that, keep on drawing. Don't think about too much, just draw every day. That's the most important part. And yeah, enjoy creating. Have a good one and talk to you soon. Bye bye, have a good one. Ciao Pablo, ciao Boris.